Shalom. I want to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Kol Halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Again, the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. This is breaking news. Israel's Iran documents authentic, prove Iran had secret nuke program. Bullshit. All right, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said Monday night that the intelligence revealed by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu earlier in the day is authentic and does show that Iran was pursuing a secret nuclear program in violation of international accords. We have evidence and proof. This is the evidence. We know they have weapons of mass destruction. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Colin Powell, Donald Rumsfeld, they'll all tell you, oh my gosh, Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. And Benjamin Netanyahu was lobbying for war during that time too. He was certain, he knew without a shadow of a doubt, Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Netanyahu presented information on Iran's Project Ahmad to create nuclear weapons. Tehran had continued to stockpile materials for some purpose and kept its documents relating to Project Ahmad for a reason, the U.S. diplomat said, commenting on the new information which many analysts maintain has already been known for years. Pompeo said that he was still scratching the surface of all the thousands of new documents that were revealed today. The U.S. will work to fix the Iran nuclear deal, Pompeo noted. Earlier on Monday, Pompeo met with his Japanese counterpart in Jordan, Jordanian head of state, King Abdullah II. All right. Which, by the way, they're lobbying Jordan to go join the war in Syria so that way they can contain Iran and Russia. All right. I could disprove this just right now, common sense. Just 50,000, let's say 5,000 documents. What do you say? 50,000 documents, and he had 60 CDs of hard evidence. You had all this information, and just now you come out with that information. Just out of the blue. All right, you must have had your secret intelligence services, your Israeli CIA, if you will, just doctor that up out of the blue, because literally they do that. Makes no sense. All right. Either a liar or an idiot. Netanyahu's Iran claims insult integrity of IAEA. All right. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced Monday that his country has a trove of secret documents detailing Iran's continued expansion of the range of its nuclear-capable missiles, a display insulting to the international inspectors who have consistently found no evidence of such work, guests told Radio Sputnik's Loud and Clear. Israeli intelligence agencies have accrued 50,000 pages of documents and other materials detailing an alleged military nuclear program called Project Ahmad, according to Netanyahu, who noted that Israel had shared its intelligence with Washington. The announcement comes ahead of the May 12th deadline for U.S. President Donald Trump to extend his country's deal with Iran concerning the latter's nuclear program, which he is expected not to do. It also comes hot at the heels of former CIA Director Mike Pompeo's first foreign visit since becoming Secretary of State over the weekend. Pompeo visited both Israel and Saudi Arabia, key regional foes of the Islamic Republic. All right, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the military-industrial complex. It's false information. Political analyst Marwa Osman balked at the Israeli government's attempt to shape the narrative around the nuclear agreement ahead of Trump's decision deadline. Exactly. One of my students in freshman year could do better than that, she told Loud and Clear hosts John Kirikou and Brian Becker. All right. If Netanyahu's presentation is true, Iran would be in violation of its nuclear agreement with the United States and a number of other nations known formally as the 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action and colloquially, as the Iran nuclear deal. All right, Barack Obama and all the International Atomic Energy Agency, Barack Obama agreed upon by they're not skilled enough, apparently, to investigate Iran, whether if they are holding true to the deal or not. Makes no sense. It's just like Colin Powell, Donald Rumsfeld, Robert Mueller, known liars. We know they have weapons of mass destruction. We're certain. Saddam Hussein has to go. We all had our laughs. We all made fun. But to be honest with you, this was the most insulting 15 and 20 minutes for the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, that I've ever heard, Osman said. Benjamin Netanyahu is basically saying that every inspector, investigative team that went to Iran to try to mediate the nuclear deal is either a liar or an idiot. That's what he said. The UN's agency director general Yukiya Amano told the IAEA's 35-member board of governors on March 5th, 2018, that Iran is implementing its nuclear-related commitments. Does he really think that with such a presentation he'll be able to wage a war against Iran or against Iranian presence in Syria? Osman wondered. Netanyahu, Israel has been attacking Syria nonstop for the past 6 years, if not for the past 7 years. But let's say, with documented evidence, 6 years, and lately, last night at 10 p.m., with new weaponry. Osman said. Specifically, she says that the weapons used in the attack on the 47th Brigade of the Syrian Arab Army, a unit made of Iranian forces and forces from Hezbollah, were similar to either depleted uranium, which the United States of America uses depleted uranium missiles, which is a war crime, or an enhanced nuclear weapon, all right, bunker busters. And you know that they did studies on the people in Iraq that the women are having birth defects now, and it's due to the depleted uranium missiles that the United States of America use. And so it must be tied with Benjamin Netanyahu as well. The attack on a military base between the Syrian cities of Hama and Homs killed a number of Iranian forces Sunday night. Nobody has claimed responsibility for the attack. However, Israel has been blamed by many. They have been going wild for the past 2 weeks, Osman said, to provoke an Iranian response. Unfortunately, we're seeing a repeat of disastrous history where the U.S., Israel, and Saudi Arabia are all trying to present as facts, and that's the world police right there, United States of America, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. That is the world police. Now, we're not trying to police the world. The people who police the world, United States of America, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. And yes, they are. All right, just because you say it doesn't mean it's fucking so. Pardon my language. What is really justifications for a war they already want to do? And I've been studying this for a minute. They've been planning to war with Iran for years, for quite some time now. And I'm not going to post a 2-hour-long video to prove that on my phone. Author and activist Medea Benjamin told loud and clear, "We have seen that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and National Security Advisor John Bolton have years ago talked about bombing Iran. John Bolton did it in a New York Times op-ed saying that to get rid of Iran's bombs, you have to bomb Iran," Benjamin said. They are also thinking that because the economy in Iran is weak, which is the U.S. is doing, that this is the time to really hit them hard. Okay, actually, yeah, it's actually probably the best time, but honestly, it shows that Iran has been building up their military. They're not going to go down easy, if they can even go down, which I don't think they can. You know, the United States of America, they're in 8 wars right now, spread out too far, too thin. You know, it's costly, even though they don't care about how much money the taxpayers get hit with. They'll do it. But all it takes is some other guy who's got some muscles to say, you know what? Screw you. I ain't about to let you do it. You know? And they side with Iran. It's a game changer. And I think they're under the illusion, just as they were under the illusion back in 2002, that they could easily overthrow Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein, put a new government in place. Benjamin said about the lead up to the Iraq war, "I think they can overthrow, or the people of Iran will get rid of this government, and then somehow miraculously a U.S. Western friendly government would be put in place without massive chaos. This is deja vu all over again, and is very dangerous," Benjamin warned. Okay, and again, that's a poverty-stricken region, the entire Middle East. All right, there's exceptions, all right, because they're actually governing very well. All right, Khomeini, he's actually governing very well. All right, excuse me. All right, when they went into Iraq, oh, it's going to be good. Benjamin Netanyahu, in this statement here, I'm going to play this clip. He said it's going to be great for the region. No. All right, it's poverty-stricken area. Yes, there's rebel groups out there who are prone to join terrorism. All right, you needed people like Saddam Hussein, who was ironclad. You know what I mean? All right, say what you want, but terrorism wasn't tolerated while he was there. Okay, and yeah, he had disco clubs, he had whiskey, and he had smoking. All right, which is something unheard of in the Middle East. And for the most part, people were at peace. All right, it's someone else's own nation. The United States of America, Israel, and Saudi Arabia are trying to govern the world. And yes, they are policing the world, even though they say they don't. It's not fucking so. It's not so. All right. God dang. So now I'm going to play this clip. It's everywhere. You think Putin has YouTube. He has shit we don't even know of. He knows about this. Khomeini knows about this. It's just like media. Democrats, Republicans alike. Say, man, Trump needs to bomb Syria. Trump needs to, man, I can't believe he hasn't reacted and gotten Syria. We all need to go to Syria. We all need to go to Syria. You see it on MSNBC, CNN, Fox News. All right. And the only time they'll allow somebody to, be anti-wars for 30 seconds, but they're not going to have them back on the mainstream media ever again. All right. They have to keep this lie going like they're unbiased. All right. Again, man, he has chemical weapons. He has chemical weapons, but it's been disproven so many times that Assad used chemical weapons. Bold-faced lie. All right, let's hear another bold-faced lie.
If you take out Saddam's regime, I guarantee you that it will have enormous positive reverberations on the region. And I think that people sitting right next door in Iran, young people, and many others will say, the time of such regimes, of such despots, is gone. There is a new age. Something new is happening.
And that was a lie. All right. There's more terrorism attacks in Pakistan. There's terrorism attacks in Europe. There's terrorism attacks in United States of America. We have people in Iraq who have a grudge against the West more so now than they ever have. You know, we killed 500,000 people with just sanctions. I think it was like in 1990 or something. It's the big Bush, not little Bush, when he was president. You know, and we say, oh, it's because of Islam. They hate us. They hate us because we have Coke and we have, television, we have hamburgers or whatever. No, they hate us because the United States keeps breaking the law. They don't abide by the rules. They go into other people's countries to take their stuff and makes it worse for them. That's why people hate West. That's why people hate the United States of America. All right. The people who police the world is Saudi Arabia, Israel, United States of America. That's it. That's it. And everybody knows it except here in propaganda country, United States of America. Anyways, I'm tired, so I'm my mind's getting all boggled, So anyways, that's a lie. Again, we're in the midst of World War III right now. Benjamin Netanyahu's going to get what he wants. He's going to get another war with Iran. And honestly, this is World War III right now. It's the midst of World War III right now. All right, so Joel, the book of Joel, 3rd chapter, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, your pruning hooks into spears. All right, all the nations built up their military might. All right, Iran is actually battle ready. United States actually really, I can't comment on it, but I just read it'd be very, very difficult for the United States of America. For what reasons, I don't know. I can't mention right now. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, Khomeini's stepping up. Saying, we're not going to tolerate Israel attacking us anymore. And if we just sit by and allow them to keep doing this, it's going to make us look like we're the guilty party. We're not letting you get away with this anymore. Benjamin Netanyahu, Saudi Arabia, United States of America. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right. And that is the valley of Jehoshaphat. that region, the Persian Gulf, and World War III is happening right now. It's moving towards it more and more rapidly every day. Again, it's bad whether I make a video, whether I sit quiet, no matter what happens. This is World War III. World War III is happening right now. So with that, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Kol Lo Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, double honors, apostle, elders, great millstone, who are the holy apostles, prophets mentioned in the book of Revelation. Bless the Akim that are pushing more in true sincerity. And to all you men of great millstone, I say Barakatam, Bahasham Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Waha, Racha, Kodash, Shalom. This is World War III right now. It's happening now. Shalom.